I had so much fun on the collab with Neuro. I think singing was my favorite part of the collab. I was excited more than nervous, but going live, my heart was pounding because like I wanted to get the timing perfect of us both going like on the chatting page at the same exact time. I was so nervous because I wanted to get it frame perfect when she started her stream too. And I was like, Vettel, give me a countdown. Bro was counting me down for liftoff. He said 10 seconds. I was like, okay, I gotta count. 9, 8, 7. I'm counting, hoping that like my adrenaline isn't making me count faster. Because you know how you have that thing when you're super excited, like maybe instead of counting like 1 Mississippi, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, I was like counting down and just praying that I got it right, and I did. But it made me really nervous because I was like, what if I'm a second off? What if they hear silence? What if she says something and I don't hear it because I'm not in the Discord call? Yeah, but I had so much fun. Also, can we talk about how kind she was to me? I'm still gonna sing more, by the way. But I was baffled by how nice Neuro was to me. I was expecting her to be a lot more roasting and a lot more mean to me. Like, I prepared myself for that. Cause, you know, with all her intelligence updates and stuff, I feel like it's added to her comebacks and her like roasting sessions and stuff like that. And so I was preparing myself to be fully like bullied, like 100% just bullied until I wanted to cry. But I think that it turned out very well, and I was very taken aback by that. I was prepared to just be like a crying baby. I even tested it out beforehand, and like those weird cries I was doing, it's a meme. It's crying banana cat. I'll play this. Let me play this. That's all it is. It's just a cat that's crying, and that's the noise that plays. Anyway, so I just kept trying, like I kept making that noise subconsciously, but I tested before the stream, and she actually does recognize the crying in the test stream. Before the collab, I did the crying noise. Hi, Saniki. Hi. I did the crying noise, and she was like, "Stop crying." Something about my eyes were so pretty, but she just hated cleaning them up off of her floor. And I was like, oh, wow, sounds great. And Vettel was like, be nice to Minnie. And she was like, no. It was so funny. It was she wasn't even being mean, but Vettel was just like, be nice. Oh, what was the other part? Apparently, Vettel is a giraffe in her mind right now. Yeah. But this song was my favorite part. I got reminded of that. Hopefully, you guys liked it. I was really nervous that I had maybe bit off more than I could chew. But I wanted to... I wanted to have multiple scenes for the collab. And I wanted it to be like... I don't know. Kind of like a... slice of life anime camping episode. You know? That was the vibe I was going for. I didn't want it to just be chatting with the background of camping. I wanted to chat with her, but I wanted to have different yeah, places and things to do and skits to do, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, do you guys want to see the backgrounds in all of their entirety really quickly before I forget? That way you guys can like appreciate it a little bit. Because I worked pretty hard on it. Look at the camping scene. This is the camping scene. We have our fishing rods in the back, a little camping sign, the little fire, camping chairs, shoes, bags, guitar for later. I should have remembered to make the guitar go on my model for the singing segment. I meant to do that and I forgot. Let me show you guys the background by itself. So I Googled... look, I don't know who drew them. I'm sorry. But I Googled the backgrounds. This is the background by itself, as you can see. And I put everything on it. I arranged everything on it for us. And the fishing scene as well. Oh, out of the water. I got our buckets over there, which you couldn't see. And also a couple people noticed the little Easter egg. I hoped that it would be noticed as Vettel watching from the background to make sure that we're safe. But yeah, this was the camping scene. I kept this one simple because I wanted it to be focused on the fishing thing. I almost gave him his own fishing pole, but it just didn't look good with the dimensions, so I did like that. And then for the camping scene, again, it's pretty large. The fire was pretty large, but it's because I wanted it to be... We were sitting at it and it was like right next to us. So even though in real life this would be a fire hazard, it's anime. So I was like, let me put it there so that people can't annoy. And I gave you guys a light too. I put lighting effects around the chat so that you guys were not like in the darkness. Yippee! And I also put a night sky up there. So that way it's not the same. But yeah, that's everything in all its entirety. This one is the most simple, I'd say, of props. But I just like the lighting things that I... Unhand me! Jesus! But I did the lighting effects for the fire and the lamp. Because like I said, this is the original picture for that. So as you can see, I had to do a lot of like photoshopping the lighting and stuff so that it didn't look like daytime. And then the fire glow and everything. So it was a lot of fun. It actually didn't take me as long as I thought it would do. I did all of the backgrounds I finished within like an hour or 2 hours. So I was really proud of that. And I had a lot of fun. And I'm gonna remember it forever. And hopefully we can do something else silly and fun soon. Yeah. I'm very excited. Oh, I had a lot more fishes. So just so that you guys know, I had a total of 24 fishes for the fishing segment. But I didn't it's because I wanted there to be RNG. So in the background, every time I was like, hey Neuro, did you catch something? I was actually spinning a random wheel that would pick from the 24 fish, the snake, the sock, the boot, the can, etc. And so that way it would be actually 100% random. So some of them are recolors, as you might have seen, but I have 24 in total. Oh my god, when she started breaking the second that Vettel went to the bathroom, and then it lasted way longer when she was being restarted, and then she went invisible. Oh, I was kind of panicking on the inside because I was trying so hard to make it lore accurate, and then it took a lot longer than I thought my skit was funny for. So I thought it was like, oh, she needs her meds, blah, blah, blah. Look, I packed that in the bag. Bro, I made that up on the spot, and I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. It rustles around on the junk that I keep on my desk, just rustling around, right? And then I was like, oh my god, it's not funny anymore. It's been like 2 minutes. I started panicking when it went over like 2 minutes. I was like, this isn't funny anymore. I need to come up with something else. Yeah, and then when she was working, but then he broke the screen capture of sharing it to me. That one really... Oh, we never got to use can. I was kind of sad about that. I got a can for catching trash, but the RNG let me down. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh, before I forget. Yeah, I photoshopped this one together. Cookie. I should give this to Vettel so that she can just hold a cookie sometimes. That would be cute. Because I made this so that she could have Cookie. Because I know how much she likes Cookie. And also, thank you to my mod, Newt, for making this for me. Because he saw a clip of Neuro saying she wanted to roast marshmallows. And Neuro actually, Newt actually made the assets of Neuro holding the marshmallow and me holding the marshmallow. Yeah, so he actually made it more immersive. I thought about including Neuro in the RNG and saying pick a number between 1 and 24. But I thought that it would ruin the immersion. I was like, no, because you wouldn't ask that if you're fishing. So I was like, no, I'm gonna be the RNG. I'm gonna spin the wheel myself. I really wanted to do the falling asleep since I had done that on my last collab, but I was like, I wanted to be with this model too. Not Vettel asking me who we're rating while I'm trying to pretend to be asleep. Bro, I was sitting over there with my mic muted like this. I was like, okay, I have to do this so that I can actually peek at my keyboard because I was going like this, trying to look at what the frick he was telling me. And so I was like, okay, let me put on the toggle. And he's like, who do we rate? And I'm like, type very slowly like this so that I can see what I'm saying. And keep my head, because my monitor that had Discord is over here. So I'm like looking to the side with my eyes like this. I'm like this. Trying my best to make it look like I'm falling asleep while Vettel's trying to like, who are we rating? Where are we going to? I was like, please, I want to pretend to be asleep. I wanted to do like this, like with my actual eyes closed, but he was ruining it. He was ruining it. No respect for my emotion! My emotion!